How is the D-I-G-M pronounced like dime? Like what? This is why English is like such a messed up language. Yeah, like minestrone, minestrone, exactly. Like what? I saw that, Ag. Sorry, I was meant to reply to you, buddy. That's I'm sorry to hear that, Aggie. So that's like 2 blue Yetis that I've known that have just been like cocked at, mine and yours. But yeah, Ags, next time I go back to my parents' place, which isn't this weekend, but the weekend after, I'll bring up my blue Yeti Nano. It's not the big one. It's like the small Yeti Nanos, but it still works pretty well. You can have it, honestly. Goose is geese, yet moose is not meese. Yeah, minestrone. How the heck are you? Okay. Clue me. Indulge me here for a sec, guys. How the hell is minestrone minestrone and not minestrone? And how the hell? Yeah, it's P-A-R-A-D-I-G-M, paradigm, not paradigm. Like, why do we pronounce D-I-G-M dime, but we also spell like, you know, like the American dimes, D-I-M-E? Like, why? Why can't we have any form of consistency? It's fucked. I'm to switch to Elgato. Do you recommend the Elgato mics? I've got a HyperX, I think it's called the Quad. I think it's called the the Quadcast. I got the HyperX Quadcast coming. Another streamer friend of mine uses it, and it sounds good, it looks good. So I'm like, I picked up that one. 2 things I like about it are, it's USB Type-C, which means I can just, and the cable doesn't go underneath, it just comes in at the back. Which should hopefully be a little bit better. Yeah, Ags, I'll bring it down for you, buddy. That's just cooked. That's 2 Yetis that have just like completely busted. Consistency in this economy. Yeah, exactly. Don't scratch your ear, make it. I think the ear infection is like largely gone now, but it's still like there's still that minor itch every now and again, and I don't know if that's just like your stock standard itchy ear or like my ears are still like wrecked. I need my ears, fam. Can't play music without them. Alright, let's see how runs go tonight. We almost had a WR. We almost had a WR run the other night. I screwed up something. And then I screwed up something, and then I screwed up the super slides. Oh, that's right, I missed a cycle in DC. And then I missed the super slides in Kakariko. So, yep. Alright, we're 15 minutes in, that's the first one. Yo, what's up, Savage? Welcome back, mate. I'm doing the child dungeons, not all dungeons. But all dungeons, there is a Master Quest version of all dungeons. I actually don't know if it's like any harder. I wouldn't mind looking into it. Because if all dungeons NQ is like slightly easier than vanilla, I might do it. Compap. Here's something that when someone told me I could never unsee, and I'll tell you guys as well. The sword on the GameCube, on like when you have a red B button, so the GameCube version of the game, the sword isn't center in the B button. Yo, what's up, Ryder? I'm like, I remember the first time I looked at it, I was like, oh my goodness. It's the wrong way. I was like, oh yeah. Like, it's slightly off. I don't know who was in charge of, like, doing the graphics and the rendering, but... yeah, I went the wrong way as well completely, so we'll lose a bit of time here, but we'll keep going. It has been a while, Ryder. How's things, mate? Should be a decent boost. For some reason I was going towards Aquascape because I think Savage mentioned all dungeons and my mind went to all donkeys. I'm also thinking about getting a hair trim just to make the two sides a bit even because this side's a bit longer than the other, which is kind of annoying me. If it's like a little bit, but there's actually like a fair bit and I don't know why. So I'm thinking about getting a trim just to even out the hair. So then like trim it out, make it the same length on both sides so it doesn't look like a complete mess. But I will miss having the length, but it'll grow back. Started a new job yet again, so lots of work. Gotcha, Ryder. When did you start your new role and you enjoying it? That'll be pretty cooked, Savage, if they had like, you know, more like more, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, more up to date rendering. Yeah, I might go in for a trim sometime just to make the two hair bits even. But I'll tell the hairdresser that, yeah, Aggie, I haven't been for a haircut for a very long time. So I imagine I have like a ton of split ends, and if I want to keep my hair long, I think I should just tell myself I have to go to the hairdressers once every 2 months or 3 months just to get a trim. Because I'm always worried that they'll take more off than I want. But I figured if I go every couple of months, they'll only take off what's necessary and just leave all the good bits. I might do that maybe on Sunday or something. This bit looks alright, but you'll have to take that. They'll have to take that much off to make them the same length. It's okay so far. Started in December. I'm doing bookkeeping for 3 companies at once. That sounds really stressful, Ryder. Like, bookkeeping for like 1 company is like stressful enough, but having to do it for like 3? That's like mad props to you. Yeah, absolutely, Savage. I'll have a look on like Mrs. Mika goes to one close-ish to where we live, so next time she goes for a hair trim, I might tag along. Or I might just ask her, I might just go on my own. I'll just ask her which one she goes to. This may be a really dumb question, but I have to ask it. What's the difference between a barber and a hairdresser? Like, they both cut hair, correct? Is a barber just meant to be like for people with like really short hair and they just, you know, cut it off and go, yep, good? And a hairdresser's more for like styling? Like what, fundamentally, what's the difference between the two? Like, I'm sure like anyone who's a hairdresser or something would get like mad offended at that question, but I'm legit curious. Oh, barbers do beards too. Oh, so you can get your beard? Oh yeah, that's true. I've heard of people getting their beard trimmed. Those with like crazy long beards. Never thought about that, Leves, but yeah, I guess if you had like a mega long beard. Oh jeez, I could imagine, Ryder. Especially if you have to follow up with people to be like, yo, can you please fill this format so we don't get axed? How long have you been doing it for? Oh, that's interesting, Sam. Okay, I might go look up a hairdresser around where I live. And might do it this weekend. Just get a trim. I will miss the length though. Like, they will have to take a fair bit off, but it's hair, it'll grow back. And like as Aggie said, it'll be better for the hair long term anyways if I trim it to, like just to get rid of any like split ends and stuff like that. Hey Shay, yeah, I told me to I do attend to something earlier, so bit of a late start for Ma, but I hope you're doing well. Oh, big shoes, Ryder. I believe in you, buddy. I hope you're enjoying it though, regardless of how stressful it is. I hope like the colleagues you're working with are good, not giving you a hard time. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna tell myself every couple of months, go in. Every 3 months. Oh, will I get that one? Wow, this spread is arse. This is a really crap spread of rupees. Just FYI. On a side note, German tax law is ridiculously complicated, overcomplicated. Oh yeah, I can imagine, Ryder. If there's one universal thing people stress about, Ryder, in this world, I feel it's healthcare and tax. Like no matter what country you live in, I think those are the two things that like stress out people more than anything. Are they paying, like, you know, how can they save money on tax? Are they like are they potentially breaking any laws? And how am I gonna like look after myself when I'm like, you know, an old decrepit fart? I feel that too, Aggie. I feel like they are needlessly overcomplicated, but I don't know, maybe they have to do something to give like accountants and like tax lawyers like a job, Kappa. It honestly feels like they want you to do mistakes in taxes. I mean, it could all just be like a massive conspiracy theory, hey? Like the ATO, which is like the Australian Taxation Office. They're probably just doing this to make sure, like, you know, we all just get wrecked at some point. Like, I still do my own taxes with Mrs. Mika, but I reckon at some point, as life goes on and I start looking into more like investment type of things, like ETFs. Yeah, not NFTs, ETFs. Then I'll definitely have to get an accountant to help me with that sort of stuff. No way in heck am I ever going to invest in an NFT. Do you guys know how I learned about NFTs? South Park. Like, Chris told me that Butters got locked up in like, he got grounded for like 16 years because his parents got like axed by COVID, and as a result he learned about like how to scam people with NFTs. And I'm like, what the heck's an NFT? And I'm like, non-fungible token. I'm like, yeah, exactly, Ags. Like, because I'm not like, you know, I'm not gonna be like a day trader or anything like that. Just want to put something aside and kind of have it grow slowly but steadily long term. Yeah, Sam. I'll definitely like hit you up. Absolutely. Like, I don't think I'll get like too hectically into it, but yeah, like ETFs, I figured would be a good place for someone like me who doesn't want to think too hard about it. But I'm also not trying to do like that whole like retire by like 40 or something like that. Like that whole like FIRE movement, was it financial independence, retire early movement? Like being financially independent is great, but yeah. I was thinking about that today actually on my way to like walking to the trainer. I was like, there's that age-old question where it's like, if you had enough money for the rest of your life, would you still work? Would you still go into work? And for me, I think the answer would be yes, because I actually genuinely enjoy what I do. I don't think I'd go in like full time, but I would still definitely go in part of the time because we're facing some really unique challenges that I don't think anyone else is tackling. And I kind of want to be on the forefront of that. Oh, really? Abby, really? Wow. Holy moly. Yeah, exactly, Ags. Like, I'd probably downscale to like 2-3 days a week or something, just because I still want to keep up to date with like all the skills and keep trying to solve some really unique and interesting problems. I don't think I learned about South. Can't believe I learned about NFTs from South Park. Hey, but hey, there are weirder places to learn things. Is Jack Dorsey still part of Twitter? I'm gonna assume not, but wouldn't be surprised if he is. Your boy Magrongus here doesn't have a Twitter account anymore. I know, I had Twitter for a while, and then I was like, nah. I'm bailing. Bye-bye. And I highly encourage more people to bail. It does provide a sense of huge mental clarity when you're not, like, completely submersed in it all the time. What the? Go. Oh. I guess it would be completely good. I mean, fair enough, Ryder. Fair enough, mate. I'd probably stop going too. Well, like, that's the thing, like, some of the stuff that I do in my own time, like reading-wise and learning-wise, helps out a lot at work too, so that's why I think I'd still go, because I'd still be able to work on some interesting problems with people. One thing's for sure though, I would definitely stream more. I'd probably try to stream like every day if that was the case. Is sound delayed by around half a second? Is it really, Ryder? Oh. Hey, Rodza! How's it going, buddy? Good to see ya. How's things? Nah, fair enough. Fair enough, Shay. I completely understand that. Sometimes it is what it is. Just woke up. It's not 6:25, is it? I applaud you, Ranza, for keeping that meme up so well for like so long. At one point, Ranza would always get up at like 6:25 a.m. like sharp. It's pretty funny. But there's like a Rubik's Cube meme behind that. I still do that. But hey, honestly, Ranza, it's good. Going to bed early, waking up early. Like, the days I do go to sleep early and then wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, especially if it's a weekend day, oh, you get so much done in that morning. Might go for a walk with a podcast or an audiobook, then go grab a coffee. Yo, Rido. Oh my goodness, 2 years. 2 full years. Thanks so much, buddy. Really appreciate your support, Rido. You've always been here. You've been hanging out with us for ages too. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And I hope you don't get taxed too hard for this sub, Kappa. Yeah, exactly. Like, you wake up, you've got like the whole day ahead of you. You don't feel rushed if there's like something you want to do in the morning. And that's the thing. People say, oh, if you're gonna get up that early, like it has to be like you have to go to the gym or, you know, work on like a side hustle. I mean, absolutely, I would advise it. But in saying that, there are like some of the mornings when I get up a bit earlier, I will just read a book. I will, you know, go for a walk, grab a coffee, come back, and if I don't want to write or play music that early in the morning, I will just read a book. And honestly, it's a very therapeutic thing starting your day like that. It's why I always read on the train trips up, because it's like it just kind of gets my brain going and go, alright, cool. I don't like waking up early. Like, yeah, I should preface that, Ags. Only if you feel rested. Like, if you get like 4 hours of sleep and you get up, you just feel rotten for the whole day. Agreed. Already triggered the Navi text, so I don't need to worry about that. Imagine waking up rested. It's becoming less and less of a thing, unfortunately, Shay. I'll declare it as donations. Alright, sounds good, mate. Oh no, Aggie, no! I need you to wake up, buddy! Cool. The one pause. This split might be alright. With the one pause on both tricks. One paused on the... We one paused on the chew. We one paused on the stick jump slash. As long as you don't screw up Goma. Sounds like maybe in... Maybe not getting like... Sounds like, yeah, it sounds like it doesn't... Sounds like you're not getting like quality rest from what I can tell, Shay. I'm sorry to hear that. I am hearing like a little echo delayed after. Oh, echo from the game? Echo from my voice? Or... my voice? Alright, I'll look into that in just a moment. What do I use? What shoes do I use for DDR? One sec. I normally use Skechers, Chris. It's a little crunchy at the end of the sentences. Okay, I'll have a look. Do it, Abby, do it. Nike's nice. A little crunchy. Define, like, is it like a bit raspy? Or is it just cutting out? Hello, hello. Sorry, actually, that doesn't mean. Hello. Could be causing the echo. You're cutting out at the end from time to time. I'm not hearing an echo, you just crunch sometimes. Crunch. Oh dear. Not what I wanted to do. Well, at least we didn't miss the... At least we didn't miss the cycle. How's that? I turned off my fan. If that's better, let me know. That's something I'll keep in mind. Okay, so I've turned off the fan. Oh yeah, no more crunch, I think. Okay, my apologies. Maybe it's a bit more like talking through a fan robot voice. Okay. I might just have to either push the fan a bit further back or just tweak its profile so it doesn't get picked up as badly. I'll definitely have to play around with it more when I get my new mic. I think, how am I gonna tweak this a bit? I put it more front on. Let me guys know if you hear this, okay? I'm gonna turn the fan back on. Maybe just turn to low instead of like, before it was on like 2. Are you gonna get some Nikes, Chris? Yo, let's go. Yeah, I use sketches. And they've been doing well for me. I know that's a pretty hot topic in the DDR community at times, like what shoes people wear. I want someone to be able to play in like cleats one day and like pass the 19 Kappa. I didn't hear anything, but that just might be me focusing more on a farming sim right now. Okay, so the fan's back on. I pushed the mic a little bit more forward facing, so I don't know if that's helped a bit. It never happened with the Yeti, which is what I find interesting. Oh, hang on. I realize why that golden so much. It's because I spent time trying to get the bombs, which means this cycle is incorrect. So I'm gonna revert that split. Only because, yeah. If I normally catch a fast cycle, if I normally do the jump slash correctly for the bomb split, I have to wait the extra cycle for, the pillar anyways in the DC split. I'm using the Samsung Go mic, Ags, until my HyperX Quadcast arrives. My little travel mic. And I guess normally the fan's not an issue because I guess I normally don't carry a fan with me. Still my PB if I don't scroll the super slides. Yeah, Ags. My Yeti cocked it after the firmware issue. It was like I did the research and it was like, yeah, if your Yeti's appearing as this, it means like its firmware is like cooked. And I was like, feels Mika, man. Oh, not yet, Shay. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I'm tempted to withdraw my ASM or dungeon submission in case anyone didn't realize. Because I just don't feel comfortable. I can't feel comfortable. I mean, I could just leave it in there, Shay. And then if it gets picked, I'll just come up with like a super safe marathon route. Super safe marathon safe route or something like that. That could always work, I suppose. Hey, we didn't screw up the super slide. Hooray! Oh, that's 2 for 2. Alright, this split looks promising. This looks PB promising. I don't know, guys. Do you think I should just keep the old dungeon submission in, and if it gets picked, we just come up with like a marathon safe route? Or should I just withdraw and then not stress over it? I'm not really stressed over it, but just more like it's not in the back of my mind anymore. For me, it shows up in Windows, but it doesn't pick up any sound in any software. That's so weird, Ags. I may have asked, you may have mentioned this, but have you tried it with like another computer? Like if you have one around? That's so odd that it doesn't get picked up by like software. I mean, it doesn't get picked up by like any of the other softwares, yeah. You submit to an event, Abs? Yo, let's go. What event is it? That's sick. Nothing but speed runs. Sounds good, Abs. You definitely have to let me know how that goes. Is it an online event or is it in person? I checked the cable with my PS3 controller. Nothing wrong there. Online, nice. Yeah, I'm just wondering, Aggie, whether or not it would work with like another computer. Because I remember the last time I had like mad audio issues, I ended up doing the most drastic thing and reformatting my entire machine. I fixed everything after not being able to like debug what the actual issue was. And my hair's like everywhere. What? Fine. That almost didn't PB because I was trying to go for the fancy schmancy strat of like mashing to get Ocarina. Yo, what's up, Albatross? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Well, it's PB, I suppose. I ain't complaining. But only by 3 seconds? Come on. We can definitely do better than this. Alright. So I beat my own VC. I beat my own GameCube world record. But VC world record is 33:52. So we've still got some ways to go.